all secrets are revealed intentionally. Sometimes, the biggest revelations emerge from the most unexpected moments. That's what happened when a brief statement from a director suddenly shook the fan world and sparked an incredible wave of reaction. What initially seemed like a casual comment, within seconds, turned into a global conversation that couldn't be stopped. It all started with a seemingly normal interview session. The director involved in the project talked about his behind-the-scenes experience, sharing stories about the filming atmosphere, the members' dynamics, and various small moments never seen by the public. His tone was relaxed, even lighthearted, making anyone listening expect no major surprise. However, in the midst of the conversation, a statement emerged that immediately caught everyone's attention. Unwittingly, or perhaps without realizing the impact, he mentioned the interaction between Park Jimin and Jeon Jungkook in a different way than usual. Instead of simply referring to them as bandmates, he described their closeness with more personal details. The sentence may have only lasted a few seconds, but to fans, every word meant something. The way he described how Jimin and Jungkook were often together outside of schedule, how they sought each other out on set, and how their interaction seemed more natural than others, immediately sparked speculation. The initial reaction was likely one of confusion. Many wondered if they had misheard or misinterpreted something. However, as the clip was replayed and analyzed from various angles, more and more people realized that what he was saying was out of the ordinary. It wasn't just a generic comment. It felt like a piece of information that shouldn't have been revealed to the public. In no time, the video spread across various platforms. Fans began sharing it, adding subtitles, slowing down certain parts, and trying to catch any details they might have missed. The discussion quickly escalated, creating a wave of theories that grew even wider. Many immediately linked the statement to various past moments between Jimin and Jungkook. From their habit of sitting close together, to the way they paid attention to each other on stage, to small interactions often dismissed as coincidences, it all felt like part of something bigger. What made the situation even more intriguing was the fact that the statement came from someone behind the scenes. Not from fans, not from the media, but from people with direct access to their daily lives. This lends a different weight, making many feel that what was revealed has a stronger foundation. However, on the other hand, debate has also arisen. Some argue that the statement may have been misinterpreted, that the closeness in question is simply a strong friendship, something that is natural considering they have been together for years. In an industry like this, close relationships are often formed through the intensity of time spent together. But it's hard to ignore the way the director tells the story. There are certain nuances, small details that make his explanation feel different from a mere description of a professional relationship. And that's precisely where its appeal lies. A vagueness that opens up room for interpretation. Fans who have long followed Jimin and Jungkook's journey are certainly familiar with the various speculations that have arisen before. However, this moment felt different. This wasn't just a video clip or a brief interaction, but a direct statement that seemed to provide indirect confirmation. Social media once again became the center of attention. Hashtags related to this moment immediately trended, garnering thousands, even millions of interactions in a short time. Fan art, theories, and lengthy analyses emerged non-stop. Everyone seemed to have their own perspective on what was really happening. Interestingly, many also chose to view this moment from a more emotional perspective. They focused less on whether the relationship was real, but more on how genuine the closeness seemed. In a world often filled with imagery and strategy, seeing something that felt real was invaluable. Amidst all this, the reactions of the parties involved were one of the most anticipated. Would there be clarification? Would the statement be discussed further? Or would everything simply be left to chance without further explanation? To date, there has been no official response directly addressing the statement. However, it is precisely this lack of clarification that has fueled the discussion. Many interpret the silence as a form of confirmation, while others see it as a way to maintain privacy. This phenomenon once again demonstrates the powerful influence of a statement in the entertainment world. A single sentence can change the perspective of millions, spark global discussion, and create a new narrative that continues to evolve. On the other hand, it's also important to remember that whatever happens behind the scenes isn't always fully understood by the public. There's a fine line between what can be shared and what should remain private, and perhaps that's where the balance must be struck. However, for fans, this moment will remain remembered as one of the most shocking, not only because of what was revealed, but because of the way it happened, unplanned, unprepared, and seemingly spontaneous. Was this truly revealed? Or was it just a piece of the story that happened to come to light? The answer will likely be different for everyone. But one thing is for sure, the revelation left an indelible mark. And amid all the speculation, theories, and emotions, perhaps what's most important is how this moment revealed the humanity of these individuals. Behind all the spotlight and expectations, there's a connection, a closeness, and a story that can't always be explained in words. Because sometimes, the most meaningful things aren't said out loud. They're implied in small moments that can only be felt. And when those moments are accidentally revealed, the world pauses, trying to understand something that may never have been meant to be known. Flushed face collision.